Oh, they could have picked a better song leading into the final episode.
I dropped it one episode before the end.
Music too, it's like
That would be pretty funny, but we're gonna finish it.
Yeah, love for that people right there.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tipsy Pop?
Oh wait,
And so nothing of value. I'm going all out.
Oh, okay.
I just don't.
alright, yeah, that's exactly what I was just wondering.
I'd be very curious how all that played out without Amadeus.
Alright, yeah. Good.
That had to be a pretty
There have been some exchanges in the comments recently talking about some of the more logical things, like the exact versions of him time leaping back 3,000 times and whatnot. Stuff that I said
Okay, so it's still the same moment though, right?
might not make sense, and we've talked about that. We've talked about there might be some things I misremembered or got wrong. That's all fine. Those conversations are fine to have. None of that changes anything, because the main issues with this show are that it's the most boring thing of all time. It's pointless.
Yeah.
It exists.
That's the
It's
result.
ugly. All the new characters belong.
Kagure?
And whoa.
Yeah, that's
Looking at the red hair, I'm like,
Oh, wake up.
Damn, man.
She's in this show. You wouldn't know it.
manner of fuckery.
Well, that's what I was wondering about. Like, are we still gonna see that?
This fucking guy.
Got a gun!
Like I said, it's just gonna be Russia that doesn't show up, right?
Yes.
Oh man.
You don't know.
Okay.
Alright, right into the action.
I don't know. Fucking, why would he cares?
What?
Oh, he never had any control of her anymore.
This show is a lot of fun when I've given up entirely. When I've decided that I don't care about pleasing anybody.
Oh, maybe.
When I don't care about pretending
to
try to be fair anymore, because it's the last episode and I know that nothing can salvage it, so I'm just like, fuck it. Everybody knows
Might
at this
as well.
point how I feel about this show by now.
Okay. It's
So,
interesting because yeah, Oakland still actually
know
went
where
into
I'm
all this
coming from.
completely
Stuck with me
unprepared
this
now.
long, so you know. So I'm just gonna, I don't give a shit.
Still got grazed.
If you want to watch that, then here you go. And if you don't, then you don't have to. Okay. 0-0, go!
Yeah, they're still gonna try and get Yuri and Suzo to leave.
Wait, it's starting episode. Shit.
I don't want to see that helicopter.
It's still grazed her.
God.
Oh yeah, Judy
Holy
Reyes.
shit. That's one way to come to your end.
Of the year, Judy Reyes. Do you remember the part in the show where she did?
Whoa.
Oh wait, I can't even finish that sentence because she never did anything.
Yikes.
Because she showed up 2 times and said like 2 lines and died. Great.
Yeah, she still won't want them to leave.
Also in this scene is top tier character of this decade, Kagure, who is the worst.
Yeah, that means a confrontation between them now.
This is pretty sad.
This is the only way I can watch this. That's why I put it off for weeks. Like I thought about watching this sooner, and I was like, I can't. I actually sat down one time to try.
Shit, man. Oh, don't go for the, you know.
This is the only mindset that I'm
Don't need to see Suza beheaded the same way.
Still met
Even if it's just to watch it more seriously.
Sorry.
Without Amadeus, Marko should
It's kind of the one of the fucked up things I don't think I ever really considered is
Why do I feel like I'm watching an
Like we're done, you know, it's over.
Yeah, only my week.
We're just getting there, getting the last little step to get it done, back to fucking
Oh, she's gonna.
she just lowered
Oh
her
my
head and-
god.
Oh my god.
Puts her head
That's
right in the
hilarious.
middle. Yeah.
That was just
Character
I don't
both
know
of them
why.
care deeply
That
for.
was just a really funny. It just
Balls or just fish?
Oh yeah, I'm so glad.
Jesus.
You never shoot you.
I'm baffled by this show's My Anime List rating. I really am. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I assume it has to just be like, oh hey, I like these characters, and here they are again. I don't know.
Making her inside Marcus.
It's not true.
Nothing good will come of this. That's right. You're right about that.
Not that far in the past, you'll see her again.
Yeah, he is.
And I bet, just like, without even
All this shit, bro, the Russians still don't blow that
how
one.
Yeah, everybody
feels
Wow, why? You're not supposed to be here.
Kagari will eventually need my.
They just don't know if you try.
I don't know why that kind of hit me when she said he had the power to change the future.
Could you still find a way to find Kagari in the
Good
future?
too.
Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how the visual novel is.
Yeah, that's
don't
what she
really
was
care.
talking about all that
Sure, it's
time.
better.
First episode.
I'm never gonna play it in my life, so it doesn't really matter much to me. I'm just judging the anime, and it sucks.
Oh boy.
Holy shit, is
Oh.
everybody alright?
Oh
I mean,
wow.
that's awesome.
People ask me stuff like that, like, "Are you ever gonna play the visual novels?" And I usually might say like, "Well, I don't have any plans."
Are
Really,
you
but
telling me
never
they're gonna
know.
make it so that
But I
Kagari
can
was
pretty
always
definitively
there
tell you
actually?
I
We
will
just
never
didn't
play
see her?
the visual novels.
Is that gonna be sort of the big revelation? Like, yeah, these characters did actually time travel. You just didn't realize it during the ending, and Kagari was there, she just wasn't there on the spot.
Look out, poses.
I hope it's that. That would be great.
I loved the first show, and that's really all I need. Like that's it. I don't need to see any
Yeah,
more.
please go ASAP.
So yeah, we've got in this show.
Yeah, gotta go.
Oh, come on.
Please go.
And even then, I don't know.
Can't take
ass
this
into
shit
a
another
ship.
time.
Short circuit.
What's the operation?
One
Yes!
character who I'm like, well, it's kind of nice that I know. more
Damn
about
right it
this
is.
show. So then I'm kind of at a crossroads. Do I wipe this show from my
Sense
brain
in
entirely, thus wiping Maho? Or do I retain the memory of
Showed that
Maho?
if the mad
Even
science
though
actually came back.
that would mean I have to remember this show.
Now she's even
Maho
more
will
motivated.
remember.
Man, yeah, you better hurry up then.
Moeka had no point even being here. Kagari
Oh, please
was
tell me for
character
once that they'll make it work.
No, she's gonna help Moeka. She's gonna help Moeka.
She'll stay, probably, I don't know.
And it was never explained why she looks like Karisu unless it's explained in this episode, but it never was explained. Did I miss something? Is it in the VN? Am I supposed to assume she's a clone? That's what I've been assuming the whole time. Is there no reason?
Well, this world line won't be too relevant anymore.
Is it just fan service? Is it just because they want someone who looks like Karisu?
Wow, okay.
So they
That's
already have
convincing
someone
to
else.
stay.
That's the
I have no clue what the fuck is
Throw her in
happening,
the garbage.
but
Sucks. She was part
Ah.
I mean, I'm assuming she's probably
to make you think she was the one in the helmet, which was some of the most like insulting.
Is he gonna hope that Oakland still finds a way to bring her with him?
Friends, throw him in the garbage. Literally point him
Let's
back.
get in.
go to the past
Loser.
Oh god, no, don't do this again, dude.
Throw her in the garbage. Literally wasn't even in the show.
What's he gonna do? Please tell me this time at least he's leaving in time.
Fucking Leskinen, throw him in the garbage. What a piece of shit. Awful.
No debris for once, come on.
What can he do?
except they're taking time.
The absolute worst.
He's gonna jump in front of it or what?
What is he
Moeka had nothing to do. Ferris had nothing to do. Yuka had nothing to do.
Now it'll be
I
fine,
swear.
right?
Yeah.
Daru had
What?
honestly.
Why
Yuri had
this
little
time?
to do until now. Okabe was
Yeah, it left, right? I think it left this time.
Amadeus was pointless.
You know for sure this time.
There were so many
Thank
things you
God,
could do with
man.
Amadeus. Like when it was introduced, I was like, okay, this could just be a way for them to put Karisu in the show that Karisu's not supposed to exist
Let's
in
go.
because of fan service reasons, because they want to have a Karisu in the show. But it could be interesting. They could do interesting things with it. Let's see where they go. And they went nowhere with it. So yeah, Amadeus was just there to have
Oh,
Karisu.
shit.
Oh boy.
Even though you also have Kagari and you also had Karisu in there for this episode. Amadeus sucked.
It's rainbow and fear.
I could never rewatch this show because the earlier parts that I liked A lot of it was about the setup and the potential. I was like, oh, this seems interesting. I wonder what they'll do with it. And what they did with it all was nothing. It all went nowhere.
Awesome, man.
So, watching the beginning of the show was painful. The middle part was really boring.
Shit, okay. Oh, what? See, this gets very weird now.
8.5. 8.5! Now,
Do that?
no. The show is
Oh, what? It left again?
at the most.
Please answer it.
Can't go higher than that. It's really
Wait, or did this just arrive as Okrin left?
Totally understand. I totally see.
What?
You have to slap
on
Okrin.
the phone.
This is so weird.
Oh my god.
Hearing your
You're gonna have to learn to slap her. I'm gonna shit my pants if she tells you that.
done the character
God
growth.
damn.
You could say
I
that.
haven't
This
been
one
paying much
played to me
attention.
and paradox.
Ah, dude, that's great. That's so funny.
So they were gone.
And you can't
So
criticize me
that's what happened.
when I'm being honest about it. I am telling you. I'm being
Wow.
upfront with the fact that I am not paying attention.
She also got a message from
Because
herself.
The show does not deserve it. I do not like
Oh,
the show
what a
enough.
shot!
To deserve me paying attention.
That was amazing.
So that's how it came to the slap.
That's it. You know.
30 seconds.
13-second slap. What happens after that?
What? At the grave?
Joey and Kilmo was born because of
Beautiful.
my
Simply beautiful.
Remember,
Unicorn.
This is
I made this character Churro.
this went even better than I thought, actually.
Man, it's been such a long time.
That's it. Yes.
Steins, get to
Does it
us!
exist?
Yes. Just say yes.
Yes.
Put it
One
out, talk to
Piece
yourself.
does exist.
Mildly
Of course it
confused.
does.
Where'd they go?
Where did they go?
First time
make
we
it
ever
happen.
saw.
Make it happen. You're about to make it happen.
Dude, this is the scene. we
Wow,
didn't
that's
see
so
in the
cool how we
original
got
shape.
aside from the story we
Oh,
never
wow.
saw.
Very weird, huh?
It's
Does
wild to
Steins Gate
get
Zero
a call
exist?
from yourself and have it
They're
show up.
dying, disappearing. What is it?
Oh.
What is going to
So what are they doing?
Bring them back.
We had to jump.
Germ?
Like the movie
You
Jump.
caused enough of her.
Damn, yeah, well.
By talking to me.
Christensen? Was he in that? I think so.
Holy fuck.
Oh god.
So they're going somewhere
The
random.
movie Jump In.
They could
Ah,
die.
so
They
is
could
this the
also live.
source of
Scared to go a million years from
Monkey-based dreams?
He was a jump ropey boy and also a boxer boy.
Yeah.
And it was the same
Oh
time.
my
Take
god.
out of the way.
I think I call back
years in the
to
future?
some of Okabe's visions.
Yeah, Earth, bro.
When these
Million
two
years is
were
a
like
long time.
in
Like,
time
if I was gonna
dynasty.
go into
Oh.
the future,
I've now
one
begun
time,
talking about the Disney Channel original movie Jump In, starring Corbin Blue.
Oh my
feel like
god.
400
In my Steins Gate Zero reaction.
Oh.
Woo!
You can't even talk, yeah. It'll take a little bit more than that.
So this was
Do we know where they're
This is
with
like
my
the
arena
last
time.
one.
up here again?
Look at them just smiling and believing in Okabe, well, basically themselves and the others.
Okay,
Their friends.
okay.
I'm still curious about the text Okarin should also get from his future self.
Right.
Like, what about that?
But because of this, right, what they did now, the Okabe in the future will send another message to the current Okabe. That makes sense. That's right. Explaining the time anime is so complicated. Like a whiteboard and everything to draw out if I'm gonna explain that.
So yeah,
So
I mean, you could just
fantastic,
feel
man.
so bad. Like,
Well, here we are.
This is a scene
oh
from
my god.
Let's
You can
go.
tell the original novel was
Yeah, I
very
remember
serious,
this
you can
too well.
tell How much of it was like mashed and angled into this
From the
fucking
original Steins Gate series.
Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, so
show.
what? How? Why?
okay.
They'll just take shit from different routes and just put it together
Yeah, well-
and put it next to each other, and it's like, and the pacing,
About my
the
production.
pacing
Oh,
of this
right.
show is like some of the worst I've ever seen. It's truly
The
bizarre.
Oopa.
I think this is literally one of the worst paced anime
Who sent the message?
This is the exact same.
in terms of plot progression, of them being like, oh hey, something's
That didn't
going
happen in
on.
Steins Gate, though.
Trying to like develop a mystery
Right?
by
They
saying
didn't
Should
know
have had the
that.
green one.
As if that's anything.
To think that was
Like
just
nothing
a
happened for
possibility.
so
Seen this a
long.
couple of times
all this
already,
happening
but-
right at the end, and so many things happening
Seen
in
a whole
like a
new light.
weird order.
He still needs
It
the
was
video
just
mail though.
bizarre.
I guess Ocarin in the auto timeline
I'm sure it's really
goes on
hard.
to develop it, and
They
we
don't
see it
envy their
now.
jobs, but I
Yeah,
think
now
they
she
did a
slaps
bad
him
job.
already before he sees it.
So are you? I said that this might happen, and I said I didn't want it to happen.
how are we
and now
gonna
it seems
change
like
his
that's what's
mind?
happening.
That's the question.
I mentioned this possibility. The only reason it seems what they're going for here, the reason
Slap.
that
Here we
Yuri
go.
slapped him, is
There's the
because
slap!
the
We all been waiting for.
Oh my
I
god.
hate it.
You can see where the motive actually
So
They
you're telling
really
me
just kicked in the theme.
the moment from Steins Gate that I love, an amazing show
Yeah, so
where
what?
Mayuri slapped him. It wasn't just
Dude,
like
fucking love
a
it.
character moment where she just decided to do it. She only did that because her fucking other self called her and basically told her to. That's
Wow,
stupid.
now we see it from this
I hate
angle.
it. Fuck you. Take it back. I don't want it.
everybody's there.
He messaged it somewhere when
Fucking
he.
Love seeing the background.
In World War
Before he
III,
time leaped?
samurai sorted
With that mole in the
soldiers down,
background.
fucking Kagari chopping off dudes' heads.
What's
with their
footage is
fucking
holding
hands.
up for him?
The worst action I've ever fucking seen in my life. And now they're doing
What,
this
they needed to get
thing
the lighting
where
just right.
Get the fuck off the screen, bitch. I'm.
There is none.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Bingo. Hacking to the gate.
This thing now is like a whole
Playing
other
the
perspective.
original song. It's
Taking
hacking
it
to the
seriously.
gate.
Remember that.
But I'm not even happy about it. It's skinny.
He was even more embarrassing back then,
Make
is
it
what he
somehow
thinks.
actually.
You need some big things changes, but
So yeah, that is
No,
my
wait, that's this
criticism
one.
of this episode. I haven't
Not
been
the
paying
Steins Gate.
attention
never know.
enough to
Like,
criticize
This would
any
be
of
the
other parts.
this
So
would be the
again,
alpha type.
you can't criticize me for that, because I am not
Save the world.
watching this episode without paying attention and then trying to criticize it. I am telling you that I'm not paying attention. I'm making that known. So therefore, the one thing that I notice and criticize is the Mayuri slap, which I think is idiotic. Like you're actively trying to ruin a plot point from the
There we
original
go.
show, and I won't let you do it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I figured, that they were kind of made at the same
None of this
time.
happened. This is not real.
This is
Sorry, Maho, this isn't real. But yeah. I've just chosen not to pay attention because that's the only way I can get through it. And I don't care, and it's more fun. Like if you wanted to go into a show, if you wanted to make a review of a show or something, and the show was so boring that you couldn't even pay attention, and then you try to like pick apart every tiny little plot hole, that's a little weird because it's like, well, you didn't pay attention to the show, so how do you think you can do that? But if you go into a review saying, hey guys, the show was too boring for me to pay attention to it, and that's my review, and that's my criticism of the show, that's fine. As long as you're being honest. You watched it. And
It does get a little complicated, right? What does dying mean when you can just switch forward lines?
Still using the same phone.
I like to make to speak, like to stunt to speak.
2025. Oh my god. So that's why they're not here. I mean, Little City.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
Oh, so he's trying to find them where we saw him earlier in this episode.
That's Kagori. She cut
Anyway.
her
Damn.
hair.
Kagari cut her hair.
And how is this going to work, man?
Yeah, but here she
No.
lived.
We're living
No.
through it. That's the same
question.
Of course it exists. Yeah.
Sorry.
We're doing this now.
You're not gonna find out if you find Steins Gate or not?
She was a great. Maho was a great addition.
Great. Thank God. The show should have been, well, no. I was gonna say it should have been 12 episodes. It should have been 0 episodes.
This is.
I guess this ties in
If you
with
had to do
what
it.
when I was originally hypothesized.
So he's off to find Suzuka and Mayoshi.
We're basically, you know, essentially the first version of him.
It's honestly nice to see them all still at least be together here now too, you know?
How Yuki just coincidentally happened to get injured multiple times at the exact same time and exact same places as the helmeted person, trying to trick us into thinking that that was Yuki. Don't think that I forgot about that show. That was literally some of the worst writing I've ever seen. That was like insulting.
That whole quote.
To my intelligence. Because the fact that you would do that makes it seem like you think I'm about 2 years old, or I have the intelligence of a 2-year-old. That I would fall for that bullshit, and that's insulting. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
That whole shit.
And Fish did eventually.
Fucking Judy. Why'd they even put her in the show? I'm sure there was more done with her in the visual.
What the hell?
Yes.
From the
general, I'm just sorry.
That's a long time ago. 18,000 BC?
Enjoyed these videos. That's good.
I wonder where they ended up.
And then Taro appears.
Jeez.
And that's where Okran finds them.
I don't know what's happening.
Man, I thought they were trapped.
Yeah, we found them.
That's what he went to do with the time machine.
He was right.
And he said, no matter
I
where
like the
she ends
music.
up, he's gonna come back.
Oh, dude, the visual.
Holding.
It makes for an epic scene, I'll admit that. I fully look at Okabe.
I watched The Umbrella Academy. The first season of that show, it was great. I loved it. I can't wait for season 2. Like, I'm super excited for another season.
Well, you can't
of
take
that show.
Suzuha back, though, right? That's paramount. Even though
It's
we get
actually
confirmation that
not
Paradox is
necessary
okay.
at all. Once they reach
The song is
Near the end.
I will find out.
6 episodes left.
Then I guess the and there we go.
I guess we'll watch the next episode, even though, I mean...
And